It's the pure unexpectedness of the place that's so remarkable. All around is prairie, pastures of grass and convoys of armadillos and windmills flopping their arms around. Echoes of wagon wheels rumbling in sweet, warm winds. Earth very near, horizons very far. And all around is an emptiness filled with prairie and the potential for surprise. That's what I remember most about the place. Its uncommon capacity to surprise. Here you are in a country that hasn't changed all that much since Belle Starr, the Bandit Queen, came this way. And all of a sudden, you look up from the prairie, and Dallas happens. Hard and a little wild, and a lot different than any place else you've ever been before. The initial impact is visual, I suppose. As if some giant sculptor, some eccentric visionary had fashioned his image of what a city should be and then hurled it down in the prairie. Here is a city as art. Harmonies of glass towers scattering reflected images like prisms, here and there and then back again. Bold old forms blending with the new. To visit Dallas is to walk for a while in an enormous gallery of delights for the eye. Yet, if Dallas is art, it seems to me it must be kinetic art. A creation constantly in motion. A carnival of color and sound and restless energy that carries you along and makes you part of all you see. In Dallas, art is not something always tucked away in cubicle rooms. It is a part of everyday life. People wear their art, live and work inside it, offer prayers within it. Art is a thing out where the people are. Only in Dallas would a Henry Moore bronze carry children piggyback. Dallas is not so much what I saw as what I felt. It impacts on the spirit. To be in the city, even for a little while, simply makes you feel good. It's like trying on a bright and exotic new coat for a while. It makes you feel different, more alive, a part of something very special. But what is it really you're a part of? Ah, there's the mystery to this town. It will not wear labels easily. Much of the excitement of Dallas is simply trying to discover what it is and what it's not. Here I found a continuing encounter between what is most sophisticated and what is flat out down home. A high-hearted collision of contradiction, an ever-turning carousel of surprise. Rolls-Royce and Texas Taxi. Pinstripe and denim. Ballerina and belly dancer. High tea and lower Greenville. Fine wine and chili pie. I found that Dallas is simply Dallas. No more, no less. Unabashedly and surprisingly itself. And it allows visitors to be unabashedly themselves as well. Perhaps this is the only city in America that has no slogan and needs none. The name itself, Dallas, is all you need to know. There are still mysteries here, boundaries between the province of fact and legend, myth and reality that are often vaguely drawn. Now, you and I know there's no South Fork, no JR, and the others loving their deals and dealing their lovers. Not really. But do we know that for sure? Dallas has always had an enormous impact on our country's folklore. In song and story, it's that promise at the end of the trail. That place toward which we ride, to refresh ourselves for a while, or to stay and make our fortunes. There is about this place power enough and passion enough to make legend real, and then make reality legend again. There is no JR, not really. But in hotel lobbies like this, Great Dallas fortunes have been won and lost in seconds. H.L. Hunt cut a deal here with Dad Joyner that eventually paid $9 billion. Oil, cattle, aerospace. Get rich quick or get poor quick. Dallas is a gambler's city. Haven for the risk-taker and mover-shaker. There is no South Fork. Not really. Or is there? The Cowboys are real. Tom Landry and Mickey Mantle are real. Lee Trevino, Mary Kay, and her pink Cadillacs are certainly real. Stanley Marcus and his marvelous store. Legend made real. Reality made legend. Dallas is a turning wheel of what is real and what is myth. And it rolls the visitor along within. I felt, and you will feel, inside the legend. A character in tales yet to be told. Dallas is a surprisingly sensual place. A century ago, riders dreamed of the hot baths and soft beds of Dallas at Trail's End. The city still serves that dream today. There are 7 full pages of hotel listings in the phone book. Several of them among the finest in the world. It is said there are more restaurants per capita in Dallas than in any other city. 43 pages of listings in the phone book, from AJ's to the Zanzibar Deli. And in between, you can go around the world and back. Dallas has always drawn visitors by the droves. Today, few places are more directly accessible from distant cities. From throughout the world, people come with things to buy and with things to sell. There are more than 1 million square feet of exhibit space in the city, an enormous and exotic bazaar for the display of the wares of our time, an exciting forum where people come to exchange their ideas and their dreams. Dallas is a banquet for the senses, the promise at the end of the trail. How strange that visitors today seek many of the same things in Dallas that they looked for 100 years ago. I guess nothing really changes all that much.
After I get the trail dust scrubbed off and fill myself with grub, I'm gonna take a stroll over to the saloon and maybe see the show. Gonna take a look at the little women in there. Maybe have a taste of whiskey. Maybe fall in love for an hour or two.
The day leaves Dallas slowly, almost reluctantly.